Controlling intensity on color source consoles can be done in a number of ways. The very simplest way is to simply slide up a fader. When we patched, we assigned dimmers, LEDs, and other devices to individual channel numbers. These numbers correspond with the numbers underneath the faders in channel mode. And what does that mean? On the screen, there's a teal button labeled Channel. In this case, it's showing me channels 1 through 20. That means that these faders on the left-hand side of my console will control each of those individual channels one-to-one. If I have patched channels above number 20, I need to get to the second page of faders, and the way I can do that is simply touching the channel key, and you'll notice that it says channels 21 through 40. So now when I lift up faders, I'm controlling channels in the upper half of my patch. This is how I can move back and forth between those pages, very simply by tapping that button, and then adjusting the faders as needed. You can see as I switch back and forth that the LEDs underneath the channels indicate which channels are selected. So that's one way. Switch pages, I can bring these guys down. Another way is to work completely within the touchscreen. If you don't like paging the channel faders back and forth, which sometimes can be annoying, then I can use the touchscreen to select channels and control them with the level wheel on the right-hand side of the screen. So if I want to select channels 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 all at once, you'll notice that on the stage map, they are outlined in green. The LED underneath the channel fader lights up as soon as the channel is selected, and those selected channels can now be controlled using the level wheel. My last method of control for intensity is the keypad, and that's found under Controls on the keypad button. Here, I can simply type in channel numbers and give intensity commands directly. So let's try 1 through 3 at 75, enter. And now those lights have been set to that level. How can I see that those lights have been set to that level? The way I can do that is by zooming the stage map. The stage map can be manipulated in a couple of ways. You can pan the information on the stage map around to see a specific part of the screen, and I can zoom the stage map until the icons are big enough to show me both their channel number and their intensity level. So I'll bring those guys back into view, and you can see that channels 1, 2, and 3 are still selected. They have a green outline, and the intensity value for them is 75%. Channels 4, 5, and 6 are on at 72%, but they are not currently selected, which means I do not currently have control over those three with the level wheel. So channel selection is a very important concept using touchscreen tools and for controlling other parts of the light than intensity.